Sometimes you feel as though the whole world is against you, right? You feel like the whole world is against you. I know a lot of people that are the sole practicing individuals in their family. Brothers and sisters who are the only practicing individuals in their family, my heart goes out to them. My heart goes out to them. My dua goes out to them. My support goes out to them, because you cannot even imagine how difficult it would be, and it is, to be the only practicing, adhering person in your family, where your mother's against you, your father's against you, your siblings are against you, your uncles and aunties are against you, the entire family is against you. They see you as a freak, they see you as an extremist, they see you as a fundamentalist, they see you as someone who is unintelligent, someone who's backwards, someone who's uncool, unhip, unfit, and the list goes on of names and titles. This is just what they believe. Let's not go and discuss, or we can go and discuss what they say, what they verbalize. It's one thing that the people feel like this towards you, and you can see it, you can sense it, even though their lips are closed. You know that's how they feel. It's another thing and a whole nother level when you have to deal with actually hearing those ideas being verbalized in front of you day in and day out, night and day, 24/7. May Allah make it easy for you. But remember, لَكَ اللَّهُ وَلَكِ اللَّهُ يَا أَمَةَ اللَّهِ. For you is Allah. For you is Allah. Don't wait for the people. Don't wait for the family. Don't wait for the support. Allah is sufficient for you. Allah is sufficient for you. And if Allah doesn't aid you, وبعدين, if Allah doesn't aid you and give you victory in this dunya, then Allah Azza wa Jal will aid you and give you victory in the life to come. So hang in there and be patient. Hang in there and be patient. And do not reciprocate their evil with evil. Rather, try to be a good example. Try to be dutiful to your parents in spite of them opposing your adherence to Islam. Try to keep the kinship ties in spite of your family trying to sever it. Try to not return insults with insults. Be the better person. I know it's difficult. We all have that challenge. Nevertheless, that is the noble objective that we should seek. But here we're learning from this that you might have a lot of enemies. And the same thing in da'wah. We could apply this also to the da'wah field. You're just promoting Islam, Orthodox Islam. We don't want to belong to a group. We don't want to belong to a sect. We don't want to go overboard. We don't want to be extremists. We don't promote anything that we see is off. Allah is our witness that from our perspective, we're trying to be as fair and just as possible. We're honestly, sincerely trying to promote the clearest, most straightforward version of Islam. And what do you get in return? Every type of name and insult and people putting you down. Either you spoke about their favorite sheikh or their favorite speaker, or you called out some innovation, or you called out some act of shirk, or you called out some deviance in the belief of in the aqidah of Ahl Sunnah wal Jama'ah. I mean, any one of these you do, you find yourself being attacked from every angle by so many people. There are Muslims, the first one with a knife to your neck, hey, you say subhanallah. Why? If you call to the way of the Salaf, then those who are also calling to the way of the Salaf, but they don't see eye to eye with you, they cancel you. The Maturidis and the Deobandis and the Sufis obviously cancelled you. The Shia by default cancelled you. The modernists cancelled you. The liberalists cancelled you. The feminists cancelled you. Everybody's cancelling you, and you're like, you have all these enemies, and these enemies like, yo, what happened? What happened? Why are we at odds? Why are we fighting? What did I do? Ya Jamaat al-Khair, what did I do? Not just me, a lot of people like me. And you go through this with your people around you, like, I'm just saying Quran and Sunnah with the understanding of the Sahaba. Is this a crime nowadays? Is it a crime? Oh, it is. بدأ الإسلام غريبا. Islam began strange. وسيعود غريبا كما بدأ. And it will go back to being strange just like when it first started. فطوبى للغرباء. So give glad tidings to the strangers. And there are many wordings of this hadith. Some of them to the effect الذين يصلحون أو يصلحون إذا فسد الناس. Those who will rectify when the people become corrupt. Those who will adhere to this noble path of the Sahaba and the early generations. When people are all over the place, they go on left and right and up and down. We hope and pray that Allah Azza wa Jal will accept us among those strangers. Even though our efforts are minimal, our output is small, our whatever we've done is nothing, wallah, is nothing on the scale of what the scholars of this ummah have done in the past, the amount of khair that the righteous predecessors have left for us. What we are not even a drop in the sea of those righteous people. But we hope and pray with Allah's benevolence and vast mercy and love for the followers of His Prophet ﷺ, that He will include us among those people that belong to these strangers who are holding on to a burning coal in this day and time, where the enemies are many, and as they say, when the camel falls, the stabbers are many. As soon as you fall, so many people will jump on to stab you, capitalizing on the opportunity that you have fallen here and there. So hang in there, hang in there. It's a tough situation we're living in, but as long as you always remember that this dunya versus the akhirah is not worth the wing of a mosquito to Allah, then you're good to go. Always remember, after all this drama and all this going on, all this fighting and bickering and all that, this huge scene of non-stop drama, all of this is not worth to Allah the wing of a mosquito. And if you enter Jannah when it's said and done, then Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. It does not matter. We don't want to, however, make the wrong religious choices that will make us disqualify from being from the people of paradise, because then we would have a problem in the dunya and we would have a problem in the akhirah. Wallah al-musta'an. طيب.
Thanks for watching this video. Subscribe and click on the notification bell. Like, comment, and share with friends and family.